Hello, my name is Onyechi. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to harden your Linux operating system using 5 methods. The first one is enabling and configuring system update or upgrade. The second is configuring automatic system update. The third is disabling root login access. And the last one is configuring host firewall. What is hardening? Hardening simply means to toughen or to secure. When you when you're hardening your operating system, what you're trying to do is to secure your operating system and to reduce its exposure to threats. So we're going to move on to the demonstration, and then for this demonstration, we're going to be using Ubuntu. And the first thing we're going to be doing is the first method. We're going to be taking the first method, which is enabling and configuring system update and upgrade. So why should we update our operating system? It is because malicious hackers can exploit any flaw in your server to carry out their malicious action. So it's advisable. It's important you update your system because when vulnerabilities are found or maybe a flaw in the software is found, developers do they send an update, and this update comes with patches or fix for the vulnerability or the loophole. So if you don't update your operating system will be at risk, will be vulnerable to new attacks. So we're going to start, and the first thing we're going to do is to update the repository. So the command for this is sudo apt update. Enter password. Mm, yeah, it's going on. So wait. Let's check if we can wait. Mm-hmm. So. Mm, okay, it's taking a lot of time. I thought my lesson was updated. So I don't know if it's taking this much time. Okay, amazing. Okay, it's done. So yeah, my operating system is updated. So that's why it didn't take too long. If it wasn't updated, it would have taken much longer. So we'll move over to the next thing, which is to update the application and services on the operating system, upgrading the application and services of the operating system. So the command for this is sudo apt upgrade. So this is it. I said, do you want to continue? She said, yes. So with all those things, stop. Just say yes. So it's working well. This one is going to take too long, like very long, and I'm not sure we will wait for this. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be let's say okay, let me say stop it. Well, it's going to continue in the background, so we can continue what we are doing. So I'm going to be using Ctrl Z. So it's stopped, or it's going to continue in the background. So the next thing I'm going to do is configuring automatic system updates. So it's very tiring performing updates like manually, and sometimes you can easily forget to update your system. So that's why it's advisable to enable automatic system updates to ease you the stress of doing it manually. So we're going to go back to our Ubuntu terminal, and then we're going to run the command sudo apt install unattended dash upgrade. Dash right. So okay, then we click enter. I said it. Okay, okay. This is because of the upgrade we put on hold. So I think it's affecting this one too. So. But just so you know, this is the command for it. So what this command does is to install unattended upgrade. So when you install those upgrades, then you can then configure it to then you can now configure it to automatically update. So we'll check if the next command will work without that. So we can the next command that will help us configure it. Sure. Mm, let's do Control Z again. And then try the next command. If it doesn't work, then see. So the next command is sudo dpkg, meaning Debian package. Sorry, dash the configure unattended dash upgrades. Enter. Okay, and that it worked. So I said applying updates on frequent basis is an important part of keeping systems secure. By default, updates need to be applied manually using package management tools. Alternatively, you can choose to have the system automatically download and install important updates. So here, automatically download and install stable updates. So we're going for yes, because that's what we're doing. That's the automatic system update we're going for. Enter. So it worked. So good. The third method is the 7 root login access. And the root account have all privileges on the system and controls virtually everything. Its rights is unlimited and is a very valuable target for hackers, bad hackers I mean. So that's why you are supposed to disable the root login access. And for you to do that, first you should create an account or that okay a sudo account that has the root privilege as well. That's a sudo account. So we already have a sudo account which is this OX boxes. But in case you don't have anyone, this is the command to create a new user or to add an account. So this is the command we're going to add user and the name of the user. Maybe happy, then that is it. Enter, and they ask you for password and blah and all those stuff. So this is just the command add user, and then this is the name of the user. Then enter, and then you follow the procedure. Or we already have a sudo account, so there's no need to create another account. So the next thing I'm going to be doing how to disable the root login is this is a command to use sudo password dash dl then root. Oh, sorry, should be space then root. And so password expiry information chain. So what this does is it it makes it remove or deletes the password. It deletes the password. So let's just check if it really works. We're going to try switching to let's try switching to the root account, which is this command to switch to another account. Su root. So they've asked us for password. So I'm going to use the password it had before, or it uses before I explained the password to expire. told you authentication failure because the password already expired, so I can't log in into it. So I think we are done with this. Firewall configuring host firewall. It's a very, I think this is the most interesting part of everything. So what's a firewall? A firewall is a network security, software that that monitors and filters incoming and outgoing traffic based on predetermined set of rules. So it's like a barrier between a trusted network and untrusted network. And or let's just say the firewall helps the trusted network to communicate with the untrusted network and in a secure manner by following certain rules. So let's move over to this my Ubuntu, and let's start the configuration. For Ubuntu, UFW um, is a software that provides the firewall service in Linux. Or let me just say Ubuntu, yes, in Linux. So we check the status by using sudo UFW and status. Oh, what happened? Since it's an error. Oh, sorry, I just put my status zero status. So enter. It's inactive. Okay, now the firewall is inactive, I want to show you guys how unprotected or how exposed this Ubuntu system is to untrusted network. So we're going to be using PowerShell again, so we have to minimize this. So we'll run an mmap scan on this Ubuntu. Okay, the scan is for we are going to scan this Ubuntu to see how exposed it is, to see the services that are open to the untrusted network. So first I have to clear this. So what we need for this mmap is our IP address. So I can't remember our IP address anymore. Let's go back and run the command again. Okay, copy, enter. So these are our IP address. So I'm going to do the mmap scan. So mmap and the IP address 192.168.56.102. And enter. Wow. So you see the FTP is open, the SSH is open, the domain name system is open, HTTP is open. So anything, anybody, trusted, untrusted, hacker, bad hacker can connect to this Ubuntu through this service is open. So now we are going to install our firewall. So normally the firewall is already installed, then you just have to enable it. But let's just install. So we have to clear this so we could for better view. So the command we need to install, all in all, the firewall is already installed on our system, but in case something happens, it's not installed. This is the command you need: sudo apt install UFW. Like I said, UFW is the software that provides the firewall service in Linux. So I already have it installed in mine, but I don't need to do this again. So I'm going to clear this and move over to something else. The next one I'm going to be doing is to enable the firewall. So I'm going to do sudo UFW enable. So I said the firewall is active and enabled on the system support. So I'm going to show you something interesting. We're going to run this mmap scan again and see the result it gives us. Let's know if our firewall is working. So I'm going to run the mmap. Okay. while we wait for this, the fire on by default, the firewall when activated allows all outgoing traffic, but blocks or incoming traffic. Only when unless you have to change the settings and allow the services you want to run on your on your operating system, and then deny the ones you don't want. Aside that, no incoming service can come unless you configure it. So what does it say? It says all 1000 scan ports on this IP address as our user are in ignored state, and then it said 1000 filtered TCP ports. So this to show you that um the firewall is already working. So now we're going to be allowing some services the ones we'll be needing. So we're going to allow the SSH because we already secured our SSH with public key, so we don't have to fear. And SSH is an internet protocol that enables you or that allows you to connect to a system, a computer remotely through the terminal. So we're going to be allowing it. So the command is sudo ufw allow, and SSH, either you use SSH or 22. I'm going for 22. So enter. The rule has been added. So this rule means this is the for IP version 4, and this rule is for IP version 6. So which other are going to be enabling? We're going to be enabling HTTP. HTTP is the internet protocol that helps us connect to the world wide web. Yeah. So it allows us to download text, images, videos. So we're going to be enabling it. So it's with the same command but a different protocol number. So it's sudo ufw allow 80 port 80. So enter. The rule has been added to. So there'll be no need for the domain and the FTP. Or if there is need for it, you can always if you need it, you can allow it and it works for you. So let's check if what rule added has been we added is working. So run the mmap scan again and see. So yeah, it's showing us that SSH and port 80, SSH and HTTP is open. So let's find out what happened to the FTP and the domain. So we're going to be doing the mmap scan, but we're adding certain things to it. So we're going to add -p protocol 53, that's for domain, comma, then 21. So mmap on port 53 and 21 of this IP address. Enter. I said 21 and 53 are filtered. This will show you that there is a firewall blocking connection. So that is it. So now that we've enabled this, let's clear the screen small. We've enabled this. The other command you could use the enable. You could use deny. What you just need to do is to replace the allow with deny. So let's just say okay, sudo ufw. Oh, sorry, should be on my Ubuntu. Sudo ufw deny. Let's see, port 53. That's the domain. Port 53. So enter. I said we added. So what this means is that nothing should connect. No incoming traffic should connect to port 53. So that is it. So you can, and another thing, you can also allow or deny an IP address. Maybe you want to be able to access your work computer from home. So what you have to do is just to allow the IP address of your home computer on your um, on your work computer. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Sudo uf.me allow, then let's allow from, let's put one IP address 192.168.1.1. Enter. You added. So what this means is that it should sudo the firewall should allow traffic from this into available ports. So it has been allowed. Then if you can also deny an IP address, probably you've noticed that this particular you've been getting attacked from this particular IP address, then you deny connection for that particular IP address. So since all we're going to do is just change the allow with deny, just replace the allow with deny. It's sudo, okay? So just sudo deny, sorry, deny. So we're saying the firewall should deny every traffic from this particular. Okay, let's just change the IP address. Let's see. 16.3, then enter who added. So you can see all these rules that you've added. All these rules you've added, we could see it. All the rules you've added. We're going to do sudo uf.me status and number. So what this means is you should number all the rules you've made. So these are all the rules we've made. We allowed SSH from anywhere and port 80 from anywhere, and then we denied 53 from anywhere. So nothing can connect to 53. And we allowed this IP address and we denied this IP address, and then we also allowed the IP version 6 of SSH, HTTP, and domain. So if you want to delete okay, let's just say number 4. Maybe you no longer want your home laptop to connect to the terminal of connect to your work laptop remotely. So we're going to delete the rule number 4. So what we're going to do is sudo ufw delete, then the number 4, enter. So we said proceed with operation, yes, first, enter. Let's move down. So we said view has been added. So let's see it. Let's run command again and see if it's still there. So yes, it has been deleted. So I've come to the end of this session. So we are done with the whole 5 methods, and I believe you've learned a lot. So I expect you to follow these methods and harden your operating system. Bad hackers are outside there scanning the internet for vulnerable operating system. So do not be a victim of hackers or bad actors. Do not fall victim of this. Follow these steps I've taught you now to harden your system. Thank you. I would love to see your comments. Thank you. Bye.